So, you guys bugged me enough. So, or the people who actually bugged me enough. I know the rest of you could give a shit. But people want to see more cooking with Gizmo. And I am happy to oblige. Let's get cooking. Okay, so today I am going to be making a home-style cooking meatball. And I know, you may ask yourself, how does one make a meatball? Well, very simple actually. It's not that hard. First you need this bowl though. This bowl, this one right here, you need to buy. Big bowl. Alright, next thing you need is wabanzi, right? That's what you need. You need a wabanzi. And maybe this other stuff. Maybe this other stuff helps too. So we need meat, liane. All right. I can't eat onions, so onion powder. It's gonna give it some flavor. Garlic powder because it's in the same family as onion, and I can't be taking chances. And we also got pepper. This is black grounded peppercorn. Or non-ground, I'm gonna have to grind it myself. And then you also need salt. I'm running out. As well as some basil leaves. Alright. Also, one singular egg. Alright, and then let's start because this meat ain't gonna cook itself. It's not like it has hands of its own to beat itself. So you gotta beat it. Tenderize the shit out of it. Alright, so once you got your meat in the bowl, maybe get a smaller bowl. I got this large bowl. Maybe if you're making more, it'd be fine. But now you want to like knead it. You want to squish it together. You want to really squish it together. Make sure that it's becoming like a patty, kind of. If you know what a patty is, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's basically just a round thing. So you want to make sure it all sticks together like what's that called? Like cum. You want to be sticky like cum, but like not cum, like not at all, not semen at all. But like maybe honey. Maybe honey. Honey's very sticky at times. I'm using one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other. So, yeah. But basically, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get it nice and. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing it with two hands, but I'm gonna show you what else to do. So because we're gonna be cooking these in the oven, we're not gonna be boiling them or cooking them in a pan. But you wanna add your salt, a tablespoon will do. All right. You wanna add your pepper, a tablespoon will do. All right. You wanna add the onion powder. It's like a quarter of an onion, and then add some garlic, minced garlic cloves. I don't have garlic cloves. Gonna add garlic powder, and then some basil, some basil leaves. Cool. And I'm gonna knead this into like little balls, and then I'll be back. So just don't go nowhere until I'm done. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be back. All right. So I got this like patty, right? What you want to do is you want to make like a little indentation in the middle, right? Like just right in the middle, make it like a little bowl. And I forgot to add this in the ingredients because I totally forgot. But breadcrumbs. I'm not going to use breadcrumbs. I'm going to use Parmesan crusted. We're going to use. It's like breadcrumbs, but it's not. All right, now you're gonna want to use like half a cup. I'm gonna use a little less. I don't want them too crummy. All right, now for the egg. It's egg. All right, you're gonna click clack, and then right onto the crumbs. Cool. And then we're gonna need that. So go ahead and start smacking it together again. Do it. All right. So here's a technique I like to use when kneading the meat. Right. So the meat. Every time you push it down, it's going to spread out. So what you want to do is you want to go towards the outside, right? and you want to like scoop up all the outside and fold it in, and then push it down again as you're squeezing with your hand. So you're like, and then scoop from the outside, fold it in, and press down again, squeeze, and this way you can get the breadcrumbs and all the ingredients thoroughly mixed in with your meat. All right, and you're gonna keep doing this until it's a gelatinous blob, like so. Okay, so as you're preparing the meat, right, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I forget what it is in Celsius. I think it's like number. All right, and don't mind that. That has nothing to do with what we're doing here. No. Here. Okay, here. All right, you want a pan, a stove, the thing you used to cook bread. I'm gonna use this. All right, but it's kind of filthy, so we're gonna wash it first. Washed. Good. Now, okay, I need to wash it more. Be right back. All right, so I got done washing it, and it's still wet, so you don't want it to be wet at all. So go ahead and dry it up with a towel or something, and then keep the paper towel handy. I'll keep a small paper towel handy because we're gonna need it in a second. So let me dry this up, get my hands free, and then let's try this again. All right. So the next thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a little bit of oil. That's how much I'm using, just a little drop. I'm not sure how much that would be, maybe a teaspoon of oil. And what you want to do is you want to cover the pan so it doesn't stick, so nothing sticks to it. So go ahead and just use the paper towel to lightly cover everything, even the sides. Even if you're not going to put it too close to the sides, cover the sides. Just do it. Trust me. All right. There we go. Cool. Garbage. All right, and what you're gonna do, my hands are huge, but what you want to do is you want to take like a handful of the prepared meat that you have, right, and then roll this up into a nice ball. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll be back. Cool. So this is my finished product. As you can see, they're roughly about the size of the inside of my palm. That's what you really want to look for. And again, my hands are huge, like massive. Oh, look, it's ready. They're huge, so they're gonna match. All right. The goal here was for you to roll all the meat and get as much of it out as possible, as I have done. I've tried my best. All right. So now that that's ready, we're gonna put these meatballs in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. All right, so start your stopwatches the minute it goes in. I'm gonna put it in the middle. All right, so go ahead and start counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi for 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. Yeah. So I thought about this, right, and I said, well, I showed them how to make the meatballs. They ain't stupid enough not to know what meatballs go with. Let's make some pasta. We'll make pasta. But I'm not gonna make the sauce. We're gonna use ragu. So, no fancy chopping of the tomatoes and onions here. Alright, I ain't learned how to make it like that yet. We're gonna use ragu. Alright, let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Yeah. Alright. So clearly, I have this big box of pasta right in front of me, right? Clearly, it's here, right? But you're not gonna use all of it. That's 2 pounds of pasta. You don't need 2 pounds of pasta for you and your mate. So I'm gonna show you how to measure pasta out, so you don't use too much. All right. So I use a method. It's a very easy method, right? It's the finger. All right. You put enough pasta in here, right, and then you measure it out depending on the knuckle size. All right. So for me, this is about what I would need for like 1 or 2 people. This is what I would need for like 3 to 5 people, and this is what I would need for like 7 to 10 people. All right. So I'll be back. All right. So I'm gonna pull some out. That's not full. That's not enough. See, that's not enough. It's not even enough. It's not enough. Not enough. We'll pull out some more. That's about enough for 2 to 3. So I pull out some more. We're gonna make food for about 4 to 5 people. I have a lot of meatballs, and they're pretty fucking big. So, all right. Cool. See that? It's pretty thick. It's a pretty thick boy, and it's up to my other knuckle. So that's about as much pasta as we need. Cool. Now I need to find a pot. I'll be right back. So we have some water boiling, and we're gonna wait for this to start bubbling up and boiling before we put the pasta in. All right, so the pasta, we're just gonna put that in. All right, we're not gonna wash it. We're not gonna do nothing. We're just gonna put it in. Why? We're gonna rinse it out. We're gonna rinse it out over there. Now I got some washing to do, clearly. So while this is doing that, and while these suckers are looking nice, actually, those are looking pretty okay. I think they got like another 15, 30, 20 minutes on them, so I'm gonna leave them in there for a while, and we'll be right back after I yeah, alright. Okay, so my alarm just went off. That means my meatballs are done. Spaghetti's almost done. We're gonna leave it al dente, or a little bit harder than al dente, because it's gonna cook more in the sauce once we put everything into the pot. So let's see. Ooh, it smells good. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells good. Those meatballs. Look at those meatballs. They look pretty okay. Alright, you can turn off your oven now. Make sure to turn it off. Just go ahead and turn it off. Alright, now we're gonna let this cool down a bit before we go ahead and try one. I'm almost done with the pasta, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Ragu Old World Style Sauce Traditionale. Also, this is what I use: shake and bake Parmesan crust. Those are the crusts. Right, you need it. You need it. And yeah. So yeah. All right. So let's cool down a little bit. We're gonna cut it a little bit more. I tried already. It's really good, and it's just so you guys can see what it looks like when it's done. Let's see here. Focus. Cool. See that? Nice and cooked. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. Alright, so for the next part, your noodles almost done. You're gonna need a strainer. Now that's filthy. You're gonna have to clean that. So wash that out before you rinse off your pasta. I don't know how I do this. Okay. Cool. Done with that. Alright, So I was gonna use this larger one. Hold on, right here. But I'm gonna use this one instead. We're just gonna reuse it. So we're gonna set this here. We're just gonna reuse it. Alright, so first thing you wanna do is you wanna open your fucking thing of ragu. Mother, I am weak with the fucking hunger, mother. That's not a lot of pasta. We use half.
All around me are familiar.
Or roughly thereabouts. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Make sure to lock it up tight and put it back in the fridge so you can use the rest for another day. Alright, we're going to turn this on. And you don't want it to be too high, so I'm going to leave it at like 7 and 8. Between 7 and 8. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our meatballs first. Now, if you put oil on the pan, they should just peel right off. Should be able to just peel them, take them right off. If you want to, you can scrape up all of that and put it in as well. It adds a nice flavor to the sauce. And that's really why you want to put the meat in before you put the pasta into the sauce, so that the sauce gets a little bit of the meat and flavor and the spices that you used. Yeah. Cool. Looks like I made my meatballs just slightly too big. Alright, so we're gonna end up having to use the rest of the pasta. Or not the rest, but like another little bit. Cool. Once your meatballs are nicely covered in the sauce, right, let it sit for about a good minute. All right, I'm not gonna do that. And then add your noodle. And then make sure to push down into the sauce and flip it under. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the pasta under the sauce. So same technique as when we were folding the meat. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna scoop around the edges, fold it inwards, and push down with the spoon. All right? And if you do that, it should be nicely coated. And you're gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes so that everything can nicely blend together. Yeah. All right, I can't do this with one hand. I'll be right back. All right, and this should be your finished product. Me personally, I like to add a little basil, and voila, spaghettis and meatballs. All right, cool. Woohoo! We did it! It's me, Mario. All right, as always, I always gotta try my food. Because if I won't eat it, why should you eat it? Gonna cut into this nice meatball. Look at that. Then we're gonna grab some of the spaghetti. Now the spaghetti I cooked for about 15-20 minutes. Honestly, you don't want to leave it to 20 minutes. So maybe like 17, 18 to get that nice texture to it. This is some good spaghetti and meatball. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Recipe is here if you want to make it yourself. I actually got this inspiration to make this the other day because I was watching Master Chef, the rerun seasons, and somebody made spaghetti and meatballs and fucked it up. So yeah, don't fuck it up, and it'll be just as tasty. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and let me know if you want to see more of these. I got more recipes I can make. If I don't know how to do something, I can learn. I learned how to make these, and I learned how to make everything else. So why not? Thank you guys so much for watching, and bon appetit. That's actually really good. Holy shit.